Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Okay, so today we are completely tearing down the walls around one of the absolute most debated concepts on the internet. You know the one, online passive income. I mean, is it a total scam, just a pipe dream, or is there actually a real science behind it? Well, we've combed through the data, the case studies, and the literal blueprints from top digital entrepreneurs to bring you the unfiltered facts. Let's get into it.
To really ground this right off the bat, I want you to just look at this number, $800,000. Honestly, just think about that for a second. That is the amount of passive income creator Greg Gottfried made in a single year. And look, he's not some massive corporate entity with a huge team. He's literally just one person leveraging digital systems. So the big question is, how do you get from zero to that kind of scale without burning out completely?
So, is it a myth or a reality? The internet is just absolutely flooded with fragmented and honestly pretty contradictory advice on how to make money while you sleep, right? Our goal for this explainer is to just cut straight through all that noise. We're going to take those scattered puzzle pieces and synthesize them into one cohesive, actionable roadmap for you. By the time we wrap this up, you'll know exactly how the mechanics of these systems actually work. Here is our game plan today. Number 1, the passive income machine. Number 2, affiliate marketing explained. 3, creating your digital assets. 4, the traffic generation engine. And finally, number 5, the mindset for success.
All right, jumping right into section 1, the passive income machine, reality versus myth.
Before we even talk about specific strategies, we absolutely have to define what a true passive income vehicle actually looks like out there in the wild. You know, the traditional 9-to-5 grind is an active exchange. You trade an hour of your time, you get a capped salary. The second you stop working, you stop earning. But a digital asset, it completely flips that equation on its head. You build it, create it, or set up a system exactly once, and it has the capability to just keep generating revenue forever, totally unchained from your hourly schedule.
And that brings us to this absolutely crucial point, perfectly captured by Tatiana Savage. She says, if you're constantly DMing people or just posting relentlessly to convince your friends to buy a course that just teaches them how to sell that exact same course, you don't have a passive income business. You're basically the online equivalent of a door-to-door salesperson. You're caught in a modern-day pyramid scheme. Real passive income is all about solving an existing demand, not forcing one.
Moving on to Section 2, Affiliate Marketing Explained, Earning by Recommending.
This is honestly the ideal starting point for a lot of people because it requires zero product creation on your end. None. It all relies on cookies. And yeah, unfortunately, we're not talking about the chocolate chip kind here. Basically, when a user clicks your specific promotional link, a tiny little data file, a cookie, is dropped on their device. So even if they leave and decide to buy that product 24 hours later, that cookie ensures the company's automated systems track the sale right back to you, and they deposit the commission directly into your account.
Now, what's really interesting here is how Adam Enfroy breaks down the 3 distinct tiers of affiliate programs. First, you've got recurring programs, think software or AI tools, that literally pay you 30 to 50% every single month for as long as that customer stays subscribed. It's amazing. Then there's high ticket. You need way fewer buyers here because just one conversion can hand you a 4-figure payout. And finally, you have volume plays. These rely on massive, broad appeal, like recommending a popular VPN or a gadget on TikTok Shop.
But how do you actually pull this off in the real world? Well, Hassan Abul Hassan maps out what he calls the Affiliate 2.0 workflow. Step 1, only promote things you actually use and trust. Seriously, keep it authentic. Step 2 is huge, protect your links. If you just paste a raw affiliate link and the company changes it down the line, boom, all your past content is dead. So use a tool like Pretty Links to create a custom, manageable link that you completely control and can update behind the scenes anytime. And then step 3, of course, is building genuinely helpful content around it.
Which brings us to Section 3, creating your digital assets, products, and utility sites.
Okay, so if you're the kind of person who wants to control 100% of the profit margins, you've got to build the product yourself. And honestly, the sheer diversity of digital assets you can build right now is just staggering. I mean, you could format a really simple word search book and let Amazon print and ship it on demand. You could design Canva templates for teachers, kind of like Tatiana Savage does, or build interactive budgeting spreadsheets. You could even host a recurring paid community on a platform like School. The beauty is, once these things are built, they just sit out there on the internet, ready to be purchased globally 24/7.
But you know what's maybe the most fascinating digital asset out there right now? The utility web app.
Developer Jonathan's jam shows that you literally don't even need to know how to write a single line of code anymore. It's wild. You just prompt an AI builder, like Hostinger Horizons, to generate a super simple tool, say a password generator or word unscrambler. You clean up the interface a bit, connect a catchy custom domain, and then just slap some Google display ads on it.
Now you might be wondering, why on earth would I build a boring utility site? Well, because of numbers like this, $495,000 a month. That's the estimated monthly ad revenue of just one single, highly ranked word unscrambler site, pulling in about 55 million page views. Think about that. It solves this tiny, instantaneous problem, and the creator gets paid a fortune just for showing ads to the millions of people who pop in for a quick answer.
But here's the thing you need to grasp. Whether it's an affiliate link, a Canva template, or a little utility app, there is a universal engine powering all of this. Every single one of these models requires you to find an existing natural demand, meaning a problem people are already actively trying to solve, and then drive traffic to your specific solution through content.
So, let's talk about how to do that in Section 4, the traffic generation engine, getting eyes on your asset.
Okay, so you've built the asset. Awesome. But how do you actually get human eyeballs on it without blowing your life savings on paid ads? Well, the internet practically hands you free distribution channels. You just have to pick your playground. If you're a great writer, platforms like Substack or Medium are incredible for pushing out long-form, highly detailed guides that rank super well on search engines. But if you prefer speaking or just designing, YouTube educational videos or even short-form faceless social media reels are backed by powerful algorithms designed to put your stuff right in front of people who are already searching for your topic.
To know exactly what kind of content to make, you have to do the research. You can't just guess. Creators like Monique and Jonathan heavily rely on tools like Answer the Public to see the exact, literal questions people are typing into Google every day. They use Ahrefs to find keywords that have high search volume but super low competition. Jonathan even specifically analyzes Google search results just to see where brand new websites are ranking on page 1. Because if a new site is on page 1, that's a massive neon sign flashing that Google is totally starved for better content in that specific niche.
So once you know exactly what people are searching for, you actually have to produce the content. And Hassan shares this genuinely brilliant tactic he calls the pattern technique. Here's how it works. First, you sit down and manually write one absolutely perfect, highly valuable guide. Put your all into it. Next, you feed that document right into an AI to give it context. And finally, you prompt that AI to generate your future articles matching your exact, unique tone and structure. It lets you scale your output dramatically without sounding like a generic robot.
But please, don't lose the plot here. As Hassan perfectly reminds us, stop thinking how you can make more money and start thinking how you can help more people. It's so true. If your content is genuinely helpful, the algorithms are going to push it, viewers will trust it, and the clicks on your affiliate links or your digital products, they're just going to naturally follow as a byproduct of that trust.
And that flows right into our final section, Section 5, the mindset for success, building your portfolio.
Because look, having the blueprint is really only half the battle. Entrepreneur Charlie Chang frames this up with just intense clarity. He says you really need a succeed or die attitude. When you build your very first digital asset, your first piece of content might get 0 views, literally 0. Your second might get 10. And honestly, the vast majority of people will just throw in the towel right there. But the ones who actually make it, they're the ones who absolutely refuse to stop optimizing, learning, and publishing until the system finally clicks and works.
And remember, you don't need to stress over finding one single magical $1 million idea. Like Jonathan points out, the real secret sauce here is the compound strategy. You want to build a portfolio. Think about it. If you create 5 small digital tools or templates, and each one only brings in a pretty modest $200 a month, well, that's an extra $1,000 of recurring income, just stacked up. It compounds over time as you keep building and refining your whole catalog of assets.
So as we wrap up this explainer, we want to leave you with this final, pivotal question. What problem can you solve for someone else today? Seriously, your life experiences, your hobbies, your day job, they all hold answers that someone else out there is desperately searching for online right now. The tools to build your passive income machine are out there, they're entirely free, and they're just waiting for you. Thanks so much for joining us on The Explainer today. Now get out there and start building.